boys with Anthony and boys with Tyson Fury, we're cool. But when it comes to we're gonna fight,
After that knockout, Muhammad Ali turned to his trainer, Angelo Dundee, and whispered, "Angelo, that guy isn't human. He's a monster. Did you see that? He just lifted him off the ground." Ali came to that fight expecting to congratulate Frazier on the win. He was sure.
Hello! Put your feet up. Your feet are too wide.
Derek Chisora's training footage shows a veteran heavyweight sharpening up with purpose and intensity, knowing he's preparing for a massive fight against Deontay Wilder. Chisora has brought in tough sparring partners with direct experience of Wilder's style, building sharpness and conditioning to ensure he can bully Wilder every round.
That Derek does Derek, you know, because Derek's got his own unique style of fighting. He loves to entertain the crowds, he loves to entertain his fans, and so as long as he's able to do those things, then I've done my job.
enjoy every moment of it.
Derek Chisora embraces the grind and pain of training, proving he's mentally tougher than most fighters, including Deontay Wilder. While Wilder talks big, Chisora thrives in the hardest parts of camp, showing old school warrior mentality. That passion and love for battle could give Chisora an edge when it really matters in fight week.
I enjoy the moment when we're done the press conference, I enjoy the moment of everything about it. I enjoy the pain, I just love everything about it. Just enjoy it, enjoyment, that's it, because sooner or later I won't be able to do this anymore.
We did 12 rounds with him. He took the title from me. And eventually, somehow, I landed over here.
Triple stretch. Used to be a male dancer.
At least you weren't a female dancer.
This training camp, mentally, it demanded me to stay 100% focused. I've been 100% focused and locked in. And it's been a great feeling, you know, no distractions, preparing for one night, one fight. I got my head coach's Dunn House, which he had over 28 champions. I got Cuz Hill, which is my assistant coach, been here from day one. And also got JD's, which was my longtime trainer, which is my manager now. And you know, the saying is with us, we started together, we're gonna end together.
How do 10-ounce gloves bend? I can't even put my hand in. Oops, did I do it?
That camp is going great.
Hearing Deontay Wilder's team say they have to slow him down reads like an admission that he's lackluster rather than sharp. A fighter at his best finds balance, not frantic back-to-back sessions. Meanwhile, Derek Chisora's camp looks composed and strategic, showing veteran experience over Wilder's over-eagerness. Chisora's smarter preparation could see him exploit Wilder's frantic energy and make this long night a nightmare for the Bronze Bomber.
Right now, with him, I have to slow him down. He's just so eager and hungry right now to get in the ring. And we're doing 2 training sessions today, and he's working so hard. I'm cutting these things down and said, man, listen, you ready to go. Deontay can fight tomorrow, right?
Derek Chisora doesn't just talk, he threatens to drown Deontay Wilder with pressure and volume. Chisora's rugged German-style work ethic means he'll make Wilder uncomfortable from the first round. While Wilder chases old power, Chisora's relentless pressure and iron will could overwhelm him, turning this into a punishing British war.
I'm gonna hit him. Everywhere, everywhere.
You know I'm a certified scuba diver, right?
Yeah, scuba diving and being fit is
I can free dive as well.
Can you?
Yeah.
Wilder keeps repeating the same trope that a single punch will decide everything, but fans know this is desperate talk from a fighter who's lost 4 of his last 6 fights. Chisora's chin and pressure game have been proven against respected heavyweights, so Wilder's old power line feels like smoke and mirrors psychology rather than confidence built on recent performances.
Him out, you know, even though he may not have had the experience as much as me of knocking people out, doesn't mean he don't have the capability of doing it. This is like he said, anybody can be knocked out. It's only take the right punch at the right time at the right moment, and that's it, you know. And we all know.
Johnny Nelson highlights that trying to wind Chisora up won't work because Derek thrives under fire. Provoking Chisora won't make him lose his game plan, it will make him fight harder. Chisora's veteran savvy means he converts anger into focus and pressure, while Wilder's attempts at mind games look clumsy.
Now, getting back to it, and that's what they're all been trying to do, you know, because he's thinking, if I can get this man angry, get this man mad, then he'll deviate from me.
Frank Warren's comments underline what many fans now feel. This bout isn't about raw speed, but about heart, will, and experience. And in that contest, Derek Chisora's pressure and work rate could overwhelm Deontay Wilder, whereas Wilder's reliance on one-shot power looks like a fading threat. Chisora's ability to maintain fight tempo and bully opponents up close means he can make Wilder uncomfortable. Don't expect a boxing clinic, but expect Chisora to land heavier shots and keep coming regardless of age. This fight feels like a last stand for both, but Chisora's consistent activity and tactical pressure could turn Wilder's bombs into missed opportunities as War Chisora dictates pace and space from round one.
And who will prevail? Because I'm not being disrespectful, they're in their 40s, aren't they now? So the speed that they had a few years ago is not there. Their styles will blend to make it a real, as soon as that bell goes, right on top of each other, and they'll be throwing their bombs, whoever catches.
Johnny Nelson hits the nail on the head when he says, Deontay Wilder isn't the same fighter of old, and that should give every Derek Chisora supporter confidence. This fight is no longer about old explosive power, but about who grinds harder and who is sharper on the night. Chisora's recent form shows fire and resilience, whereas Wilder has looked hesitant and out of sorts in recent outings. Former trainer voices and pundit assessments back up the belief that Wilder's prime power and timing have diminished while Chisora's veteran savvy and relentless pressure remain potent. This fight won't be a walk in the park, but Nelson's take clearly suggests Chisora can outwork and outperform Wilder over the distance, or force him into mistakes where Chisora's iron chin and volume punching could turn this into a memorable British victory.
Years old and Derek's 42, and whatever snap you had when you were in your 30s, it's going to start to slow down, and your vulnerabilities will start to stand out a little more as the older you get. So I'm going to side with Derek for the.
Duke McKenzie points out something very important here. If Deontay Wilder is going to beat Derek Chisora, he must be the same devastating puncher he once was. But that is a tall order at this stage of his career. Wilder has shown flashes of power in the past, but in recent fights, that single-minded knockout style has faded, while Chisora's consistency and ability to cut off the ring has only sharpened. Chisora's been busy in competitive fights, whereas Wilder's rhythm has looked rusty. The advice that Wilder shouldn't try changing his style because it's too late really shows that the former bomber's best weapon is less reliable now. Chisora's rugged forward pressure and veteran instincts mean he can exploit the very things Wilder should rely on, but can't consistently deliver anymore.
And if he wants to beat Derek Chisora, he's got to go back to being the executioner. He's got to go out there and do what he's done throughout the whole of his career. It's too late in the day to change his style now. So that's not the most advisable thing to do. Not in my opinion.
Eddie Hearn's comments lean into the idea that Wilder's power could still be a threat, but every recent expert preview and prediction shows the narrative shifting sharply toward Derek Chisora. People see Wilder as the underdog because his best years are clearly behind him, and his recent fights haven't inspired confidence. Meanwhile, Chisora is riding a 3-fight winning streak. He's tough, consistent, and comes forward with intent. Chisora doesn't rely on one punch, he applies. Pressure makes his opponents fight on his terms and drags them into trenches they'd rather avoid. He might technically be underdog in the bookies' eyes, but boxing insiders and fans alike see Chisora as a legitimate threat with the stamina, heart, and experience to outwork Wilder over round 6 and beyond. This fight is about grit and consistency, and on those terms, Chisora has The Edge.
Do you believe that Derek Chisora can beat Deontay Wilder?
I think he's a big underdog in the fight, and I think he may also get knocked out in the fight. If he gets past 5 or 6 rounds with Deontay Wilder, he's banging that fight. He might not get through 5 or 6 rounds with Deontay Wilder.
Adam Smith admits the fight looks 50-50, but he also echoes what every realistic expert analysis says. Deontay Wilder hasn't looked great in years, whereas Derek Chisora keeps grinding and getting results. Chisora's durability, work rate, aggression, and never-say-die attitude make him the perfect opponent for an older Wilder, whose best weapon, huge one-punch power, hasn't been as consistent lately. When a fighter's peak power declines and they're relying on it, it becomes far less dangerous, especially over championship rounds. Chisora's ability to bring pressure, maintain high output, and adapt through adversity gives him a real edge over a Wilder who's been off rhythm and inconsistent since the Fury trilogy. What makes this fight special isn't just nostalgia, it's that Chisora is coming in sharper, hungrier, and with a clear tactical plan, whereas Wilder looks like a man hoping for one good shot to save his legacy. This is exactly the kind of gritty British war that fans love, and many insiders now favor Chisora for his hunger, resilience, and relentless aggression.
It's a fantastic, almost, you could say a 50-50. We don't know what Wilder's got left. Obviously, he possesses the biggest, probably single punch power since an Ernie Shavers, but he didn't look great. Well, hasn't looked great, has he, for the last couple of years, probably since the Fury trilogy. And Derek continues to keep grinding results out, and wants that 50th fight, it would be a fantastic build-up, we know. It looks like it will be announced. I'm hearing April. I just think it's a great.
Sergio Mora's breakdown perfectly highlights why this matchup resonates with fight fans, because Chisora brings real experience and fight savvy that Wilder no longer reliably possesses. Chisora has taken on the very best over his long career and comes into this fight battle-tested, confident, and in form. Meanwhile, Wilder's best years are behind him, and his puncher chance isn't as credible now as it was in his prime. Chisora's rugged pressure and ability to grind through adversity could make all the difference in London's O2 Arena, proving experience over fading power in a clash that really does make sense to boxing purists.
This is Max Shears for Pro Boxing Fans. I'm glad to be joined today once again by Adam Smith. Adam, always a pleasure. And I want to start this off with a congratulations to you, Izzy, and the whole team. The heist and GBM Sports goes global. I mean, first of all, can you explain the concept of the heist and also this collaboration? I think it starts in Dubai and it goes out to Australia and Mallorca. Just talk to me about this whole event and the plan for it.
Happy New Year, first of all, Max, if it's not too late to say that. Huge boxing calendar ahead. Obviously,
Adam Smith calling this a cracking matchup is exactly what British boxing fans have been saying for weeks, because Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder promises drama and veteran grit. Chisora brings relentless pressure, fight intelligence, and an iron chin that could turn Wilder's one-punch power into a fading threat. Wilder may still possess real punching power on paper, but his recent form hasn't shown the same fear factor he once had. Chisora's forward momentum and consistency has earned him respect, and this clash gives him the perfect stage to shine in a real heavyweight brawl where heart and determination could trump unpredictability.
A cracking matchup because they're both at the veteran stage of their careers, and they've both got power, and it's going to be exciting, and it's probably the perfect match, I think.
Deontay Wilder's talk about being unpredictable may sound good in press snippets, but hardcore fans know unpredictability isn't a strategy, it's hope. In contrast, Derek Chisora has built his career on systematic pressure, non-stop volume, and forcing opponents to fight his fight. Chisora's measured aggression and ring craft are what make him dangerous, not flashes of emotion or hope that a punch lands right. Wilder's unpredictability might trouble some fighters, but Chisora thrives on physical exchanges and constant engagement, meaning Wilder's self-description could easily play into Chisora's hands as he aims to control every round with consistency over chaos.
A little fact and drag out the fiction. Fact is, Derek Chisora and Deontay Wilder are now very much closer to fighting each other. They're talking Wembley in April.
This fight is more than just round counting. It's career defining for both men. Derek Chisora comes in buzzing on a 3-fight winning streak, and with fans fans and pundits calling Wilder a spent force nearing the end of his effectiveness in the ring. Chisora's pressure style, veteran savvy, and willingness to take the fight to Wilder could be the difference between a narrow points win or even a stoppage victory for the Brit at London's O2 Arena. A win here could vault Chisora toward a shot at a world title and back into the heavyweight conversation, while Wilder's legacy hangs on one more highlight moment. Oi, are you backing Derek Chisora to bully the Bronze Bomber on home soil, or do you think Deontay Wilder still has enough left to shock the world? Tell us in the comments below and make your prediction now, because this fight is shaping up to be a true heavyweight classic.